One of the most common situations you'll find yourself in as a guitar soloist is playing over minor chords. Perhaps it'll be a minor chord vamp using just one chord, or perhaps it'll be a series of minor chords occurring within a chord progression. Either way, it's really important to have a strong knowledge of minor scales and also the subsequent arpeggios and intervallic patterns that can be derived from these minor scales. It'll help you have a more informed soloing language for improvising over minor chords. Three common types of minor chords that you'll often come across as a guitar soloist are the classic E minor chord sound, which is of course based on an E minor triad sound, an E minor 9 type sound. And while it may be slightly less common, the E minor major 7 or E minor major 9 sound. So today, I'd like to show you 5 improvised lines that you can use for soloing over minor chords. You can learn to play these 5 minor chord lines along with a wide variety of additional lines utilizing the major scale, Mixolydian mode, as well as the altered and diminished scales in my Guitar Masterclass 40 Improvised Lines for Guitar Soloing, also available as part of the BGC bundle. Today we'll be focusing on a total of 3 scales which you can use as a guitar soloist over minor chords. Firstly, the pentatonic scale, secondly, the Dorian mode, and thirdly, the melodic minor scale. Let's begin with what is arguably the most famous scale for soloing on guitar, the pentatonic scale, specifically the E minor pentatonic scale. And we're going to be playing the scale over our E minor 9 chord. We'll be exploring some of the wide interval patterns that can be found within this scale with a particular emphasis on fourths. Let's check it out. So those were definitely some wide intervals that you can find in the E minor pentatonic scale. The line that you just heard me play primarily consisted of 16th notes being played at a tempo of 80 BPM. So this time, let's double that note value and try some 32nd notes also played at a tempo of 80 BPM. Once again, we'll be trying to incorporate some wide intervallic leaps as well as utilizing a wide range on the guitar neck within our 5-note pentatonic scale. Let's check it out. Now let's look at the Dorian mode, specifically the E Dorian mode, occurring over our E minor 9 chord. This line will demonstrate some of the basic yet versatile sounds that you can get out of the Dorian mode, specifically by drawing arpeggios and certain intervallic patterns from the mode. Let's check it out. Now that we've established the sound of the E Dorian mode, let's once again double our note value from 16th notes at 80 BPM to 32nd notes at 80 BPM and try a line that covers a wide range of the guitar neck utilizing only the E Dorian mode. It may be a somewhat technically oriented phrase, but listen out for some of the arpeggios that I'm really trying to get out of the mode. Finally, let's explore the sound of the melodic minor scale, specifically the E melodic minor scale, being played over our E minor major 9 chord. This time, let's try exploring some wide intervals occurring within the E melodic minor scale, played over our E minor major 9 chord. And that's it. You can learn all 5 of these lines and a whole lot more in my guitar masterclass, 40 improvised lines for guitar soloing, also available as part of the BGC bundle featuring every masterclass available at Ben's Guitar Club. I'll see you soon.